The only time I reacted to bullying, I think the reason I didn't react to it when I was older is because when I was younger, my friend group was terrible, bro. By terrible, I mean it was me and two people that just dead hated me and just hung out with me. I don't really know why. They never fought each other. They never made fun of each other, but they both would fight me and make fun of me. I remember one time, yo, this pissed me the off, bro. Okay, so my friend group growing up was two kids, okay? One across the street and one across the other side of the street. And one of them was actually kind of chill and used to, like, before the kid C moved into the neighborhood, before Christian moved into the neighborhood, there was Caleb, okay? Caleb was chill. He would come to my room or my door when I was a kid and ring it, ask if I could hang out. Bitch, I never hung out with the motherfucker. Why? I don't fucking know, man. I was socially inept. I didn't hang out with nobody, okay? But when I got older, we would hang out more. And then Christian moved in and he would hang out with Caleb a lot more than me. And then when I was older and finally wanted to leave my house, I would hang out with them together. And we would kind of have like a little neighborhood thing, neighborhood friend group, whatever. But they would always make fun of me. They would like push me into this curb, like, you know, trip me and laugh. Like this sort of shit that was just like, it wasn't super bad that it was like outright just like they hate me, but it was like they only ever did it to me and never each other. So it was very clear that they saw me as some like punching bag or some easy target, and not in like a we're gonna throw verbal zingers at you. It was like they were gonna like just do whatever. And I remember one time I was on the bus on the way home. Now, like I said, you can kind of say whatever you want to me verbally, and I genuinely don't care most of the time. So I guess maybe that was what caused them to up the ante a little bit. But I was sitting in the fucking bus, and around this time, I think I had like finally cut them off as friends, and I was like done with them. I was like, I'm tired of you guys. You guys essentially bullied me for like the 3 years that we were friends. It's like, bye. It's a wrap. Deuces, bitch. And on the bus, the kid Christian, I don't know what it is with my water bottle and people with my water bottle, but he stole my water bottle on the way to school, opened that bitch, and poured it on my fucking head. On my fucking head. The whole fucking thing on my head on the way to school. Now, normally this motherfucker was smart enough to not fuck with me in school and not fuck with me on the bus. But I guess this day he was feeling a little bit bold. And I literally just stood there and I just didn't react. I was like, because you know what they say, ignore your bullies. Yeah, that shit doesn't fucking work. Okay, I did that for years and this shit kept happening to me. I literally stonewalled and was like, and just fucking kept looking forward. I was pissed though on the inside. I wasn't trying not to cry. I was holding back tears, bitch. Okay, I was upset. I was in like 4th grade. I was holding back tears. I was like, damn, I'm gonna be wet all day at school. Like, what the fuck? Like, my face said this. Just looking forward, not reacting. I get to school. As I'm walking to school, I'm starting to like, you know, people in the hallway are staring at me. Everyone's looking at me. Some kids are laughing, and I'm like now I'm starting to get embarrassed. I'm starting to like, you know, get a little bit emotional. I'm trying not to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude from Up, the cop that sucked his tear back. That's what the fuck I was doing. Okay, I go to the fucking principal office, and I'm like, yo, like this happened on the bus, and they were like, okay, do you want to call your mom and get a change of clothes? I'm like, yeah, get a change of clothes, and nothing happened to the kid. They talked to him, I guess. Okay, thanks. Yo, we should bring back the olden days when teachers and in Catholic schools and nuns will beat you with fucking rulers and shit. You deserve the yardstick to get bopped over your goddamn head for that dumb shit. And then that was like it. I was like, I'm never talking to this kid again. I never did after that. Never did. Never did. Ignored the fuck out of him. I think I stopped riding the bus. I think I started riding my bike to school after that. That, and they reassigned my seat on the bus after I got bullied because they wanted to keep me away from it, and they put me next to some smelly kid named Samuel. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, this kid Samuel smelled like burnt fucking bologna, but that's nasty. Okay, like, you know when someone farts after eating like really fast food with like meat in it, and it kind of like is like, they didn't even move his seat. I feel like they should have reassigned his ass. Let me sit in the back with my friends. No, bitch, they moved me and I couldn't sit in the back with my friends. So I was getting punished for that shit. They sat me next to some kid named Sam who smelled like burnt bologna, and I said, that shit. I started riding my bike to school every day. Literally would ride my bike a mile to school every morning in elementary school with my sister. Like, dead ass. Yeah, schools don't do shit with bullying, bro. They really do not do shit. They literally do not do shit. One time in high school, a girl in my grade filmed me crying up on social media because our school's hashtag, and she got a slap on the waist for that. I honestly feel like being a kid now is a lot harder because, like, back when I was like younger, I mean, social media was a thing, but like people didn't really, by the time it was like a thing, I was in like high school, you know, or like middle school when like people were like using Snapchat and doing all that stuff. So I don't really give a but like now in elementary school be having like Instagram accounts and shit. So it's like not only you getting bullied at school, but you getting bullied at home.